Hi everyone, my name is Olivia Haven.
And I'm Cole Estrom.
In the spring, we were hired as student researchers to create a sensory-friendly performance version of James and the Giant Peach.
This summer, we have continued our research by writing a manual on how to create sensory-friendly performances, as well as researching how we can continue to increase accessibility in the performance arts classrooms.
In doing so, we created a short guide called Neurodiversity in the Collegiate Arts Classroom.
Neurodiversity is a term that has emerged in the last couple of decades, breaking down into neuro, as in dealing with the brain and processing, and diversity, broadly speaking, variation. Therefore, neurodiversity is a term meaning the variation in our population of the different ways people's brains operate and function.
Populations of neurodiverse communities include people with autism spectrum disorders, sensory processing disorders, PTSD, ADHD, anxiety disorders, dyslexia, dyspraxia, and other specific physical and special needs.
These communities in particular have historically been underserved in the collegiate setting.
Yes, this is especially important to know as an arts professor, as many neurodiverse individuals take a special interest in the arts and decide to pursue music or theater in college.
Neurodiversity in the collegiate arts classroom is a short guide that will be provided to all faculty in the music and theater department.
The guide begins with stating the importance of learning about neurodiversity so that you as a professor can help your students best succeed in the classroom.
It's important to note that the intent is not to reduce any academic rigor for a neurodiverse student. Rather, we want to provide you as a professor tools that you can use to provide the same high-quality education in a way that is supportive to a neurodiverse student's unique educational needs.
The guide then gives brief descriptions of common characteristics within specific neurodiverse populations. There's also links to further resources if you'd like to learn more.
We then provide you with some key phrases to use when communicating with neurodiverse students. It's important to always keep an open line of communication, to continue to ask questions about how you can help them succeed in your classroom, and to always seek help when you need it.
And it's especially important to be unafraid of communicating with neurodiverse individuals and to be unafraid of causing them any harm. As long as you're keeping open lines of communication and genuinely care about their success in your classroom, you're off to the right start.
After this, we provide you with some general guidelines and recommendations of some adaptations you might want to include in your classroom. For example, one of the items on this list is to take large projects and break them down into smaller steps.
Yeah, for some neurodiverse individuals, larger projects can be a little overwhelming. So breaking that large project down into smaller assignments can be really great stepping stones to help your student succeed.
It's important to note that these are just recommendations, a list of ideas. Everyone has unique educational needs, so some students may benefit from many of these recommendations, while others benefit from very few, if any at all.
After this list of general recommendations, we give more specific recommendations for specific arts class categories. The first category we start with is academic arts courses. We give recommendations for courses such as music and theater history, composition classes, theory classes, technical theater classes, and design courses.
We also cover some musical performance classes, such as solo studio classes, as well as larger ensemble courses, such as band, choir, and orchestra.
The last two categories we cover are hands-on theater courses and casting. We give recommendations for hands-on theater courses such as acting, directing, and shop practicum courses. And for casting, we give recommendations for casting neurodiverse individuals, as well as giving recommendations for respectfully portraying neurodiverse characters.
At the end of this, we provide you with a list of terms and definitions so that you can feel comfortable and confident when using these terms to discuss neurodiversity as well as other disability categories.
And since this is only a short guide, we also provide some more resources so that you can continue to pursue more information if you wish.
As always, you can continue to reach out to us with any questions that you have. Just look us up on Outlook at Olivia Haven, Cole Estrom, or reach out to our faculty advisor, Dr. Jennifer Chapman.
Thanks for watching!